Hey, what's going on YouTube? Scully Bones here, back with another Scully Bones reviews. It has been far too long since my last video, but I was working on a project that kind of took most of my time, that needed most of my full attention. And plus I had a couple of things in the mail coming in. One of them came, the other one I'm still looking for. They're both very similar in their own way. But what I'll do is I'm gonna, review and unbox this one, and then when I find the other one, just compare them both, and then kind of give that one a review within it. And so this video is probably going to be a little bit longer than usual. So if you guys are not a fan of those long videos, and I really don't mean to be rude when I say this, but doors that way. You can probably find somebody else who does a better job. But this one I want to give the full attention to, a full look around, make sure I go over everything that somebody who's looking for this sees or has questions and doubts on. And when I first got this, I was immediately stunned by it, because in fact, this is going to get its own awesome little intro. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Monster Hunter 4 3DS, the new 3DS XL case, or pouch, however you want to call it. And let me tell you, this bad boy is massive. In fact, if I held this up to my iPad mini, and it's practically as big as that. So now it won't fit, but it's just as big. And it's unbelievable. I mean, I had to touch it right away when this came in. I can't really tell you guys what this all says, and if anybody can read that or translate it, that'd be great. Pause the video. But from when I took it out, I can immediately say it's got a little side opening. It doesn't open all the way, and it's got two little slots for couple of 3DS games, and where you put your 3DS, which in fact I don't have, but I'll grab here in a little bit. So without further delay, let's just get into this really, so that way I can show you guys. And it's just a simple slip cover here, and in fact this was like $45 on Amazon, but I know it wasn't a scalper scam, because it was by the people over there at Monster Hunter and coming from Japan. So I believe it's legit. And but it was like 40-something. So here we go. Now when I got this and when I was looking at it, I had a couple of doubts and suspicions, but those went completely out the door. First and foremost was the design on here. Now, with a lot of these pseudo leather cases, when they have a design on here, it's normally like some, those iron-on stickers that after a time it gets worn out. This one, it's not. It's literally a part of the design. I mean, you can feel it, you can see it. It's actually pretty cool. And if you guys kind of didn't figure it out, the pouch that I'm waiting for is the Legend of Zelda version for this. So that's what I'm going to be waiting on and looking for, because it's really hard to find at GameStops or anywhere. But this is really nice for a pseudo leather case. This is fantastic. I was a little disappointed it doesn't have like a little belt loop here, but it's got a little key ring, so you could put a either an S clip or a one of those small carabiners on, so that way you can put it on your belt. Although with this massive size, I probably wouldn't do that unless you're a cosplayer. That's probably when I would use this. Okay, we all know it's pseudo leather, but I'm just going to be calling it leather because I don't like saying that over and over again. So the leather is, you know, really well stitched and really well put together. You know, it's rough here on the sides in case, I guess that's for like a little shock protection or whatnot. But the rest of it is just really soft, you know, smooth. And with the flap here, I know with some wear, it's going to be a lot easier to, you know, take on and off and probably won't seat well, but it almost feels like there's a magnet somewhere in here, like a very, very, very weak magnet that just holds it together. It's either that or like, this is just, you know, really well made. Let's go with that instead. But yeah, there's no lock. It's just that simple slide in and out. And then here's the part where a lot of people might not like. See, the zipper doesn't go all the way. It starts right there, and then you open it, and then voila, you have to open it from the side. And as you can tell, I got 2 DS games in there already. On the inside, it's a very, very soft felt material. I'm comparing this to a pair of socks that I have because it's really smooth and won't fray so easily. And when I compare felt, I think the felt I think of is in kindergarten, you know, when you go into arts and crafts. But this isn't that kind of felt. It's a little bit softer. It's a little more squishier, I guess, maybe. There isn't so much padding around here, but if you were to take a drop, like I said, this whole like outline here is like really rigid, and so it'll probably protect your 3DS XL very well. And in fact, you can put it in and there's like a little bit of room right in here, so you can throw a couple extra stuff or a couple extra things, whatever. And like I said, with the zipper coming around the side like that, if you wore it on your belt or anything, you won't be able to like reach around and like get into it so easily. But in fact, let me go get my 3DS really quick and I'll show you guys. Yes, I'm gonna leave this in. There's gonna be no edits this time. Alright, there we go. This is all one shot, and I do apologize for some shaking and stuff. So, here's the new 3DS XL, and here's the case. We're gonna do a side compare. We're gonna do size right now. Look at that beast of a pouch for your 3DS system. Is that not crazy? So let's go ahead and put it in. I can show you guys what's up. So there you go. Again, sorry for all the black on black here. It's kind of hard to see. That's why I decided to open up my window. So there you go. Fits in really well, and see, like, look at that. Look at some of that extra space. You could put, I don't know, a thin wallet, a couple of credit cards. In fact, if you're a gamer who travels, this is something to, you know, go by. Because you could put, yeah, your credit cards in there and keep them with your 3DS. Keep them on your belt or in your backpack. It'll fit in a backpack, just not a, you know, fully loaded suitcase. Or like I said, just wear it on your belt. Just make sure you have a very good belt to hold up your pants, because this is probably going to drag you down. Zipper is actually very nice. But now this is something that's pretty cool. So you have this, but you have these plastic zippers, right? And I've seen this on my old PSP Go pouch before. And if you take a look in here, past the plastic zippers, there's that felt right there. So when you zip it up, it goes over your 3DS system, so that way the zippers won't scratch it, and, you know, adds that little extra cushion. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see if I can show you guys. Alright. Yeah, see? Now you see when I finish zippering it, it's gonna close right in there. Isn't that pretty neat? Go check that out. Ugh. And with this and that 3DS system in there, again, kind of hefty. You know, you're gonna have quite a lot of weight on your pants. Again, if you wear it on your pants, make sure you have a very good belt. It's kind of bowed there but that's because I had it in my backpack and it was in an awkward spot. But doesn't affect my system. Again, you can totally be fine dropping this. You might cringe at maybe a couple feet higher, but my table here I'm sitting, it's like maybe 3 feet, 2 feet off the ground, and I mean I could just take it and throw it. Not gonna do it. But this is very well made, very, very well made. And if you guys saw Monster Hunters 4, I'm only on 3. I've been meaning to get 4 Ultimate, but you know, I'm gonna work on that game first. And you know what, right here, it's a plastic, but I feel like this is that kind of magnet, because I mean, watch. When you close it, it sits and like it doesn't come out so easily. I mean, it could be just the way this flap is made to where it won't, you know, it seats very well and it hugs everything, but it just feels like it sticks, you know? It just sticks. But this is a really fantastic product. I don't know if it said anywhere who this was by. Again, you can find it on Amazon for $40. It's by, I guess, I said it was by Monster Hunter, but the people behind that was Capcom. Sorry if all you people out there who got mad at me for that. And it's actually simple, really easy to take your system out of the pouch. So yeah, if you guys are looking forward to this, or we're looking at this one or the Legend of Zelda one, this gives you an idea of what the Legend of Zelda one is going to be like. And from the pictures, it looks like that zipper is just going to go all the way around. You know, so you take the flap, go all the way around, grab your system, and away you go. And there were 3 screenshots on GameStop that I saw, and it looks like it's going to be a lot smaller. So, like I said, I am going to look around, see if I can find that. If not, order it. And then do a side-by-side comparison, and then review that in the same video, because essentially this is the same thing. Maybe a lighter color. You know, it's the Legend of Zelda logo. The Triforce on the slip here, you get like a cool stylus. But anyway, guys, this was Skully Bones here with another Skully Bones reviews. I really hope you guys like this one, and hope I touched on a lot of features or had a better look around than anybody else. So, you know, if you liked my video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, and again, I do apologize about that gap in the time frame gap. Again, I was working on a very special project that required all my attention. But anyway, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Share it if you know someone who's looking for this, and again, if they're nervous about it, about paying $45 for it, totally worth it. Definitely not a scalper price. I'll put a link in the description to where you can find it on Amazon. But this has been another Skully Bones Reviews. Peace to the living, guys, and I will see y'all later.